Next, we have Olga Zharuk from TeqBlaze, who's going to be talking about what's really limiting publisher monetization today.
My name is Olga. I'm Chief Product Officer at TeqBlaze. At my role, as a product person, I like to talk to people to understand what is the pain and how we can solve it with our product. So basically, talking to big publishers, I can see some patterns. The ad stack is getting complex, is getting more complex, and it's starting to really difficult to manage it. And that's what I can see right now. So there are a lot of vendors that are helping publishers to solve their problems, but they're getting control out of publishers. And that's where I can see the problems. So as I was saying, the monetization stack is really hard. And there are a lot of different tools that you are using from day to day. You have a lot of SDKs, you have a lot of analytics, you have a lot of dashboards, but then you don't understand what really affects your revenue. Sometimes it happens that revenue goes up and goes down, and you just look into numbers and you don't understand why it happened. And it's really bad. So let's review two examples, two scenarios. So the first one, players in your game, they see an ad of your direct competitor. No install happens, or even worse, install happened. So the advertiser wasted their budget, you delivered 0 impression, and the players got annoyed. Why it happened? Because stack controls everything, and you cannot affect it. Another scenario, rewarded video. So player agrees to watch the rewarded video. Usually they expect some kind of short ad, but the ad is 90 seconds. So the trust between you and player is lost. Retention drops, like everything bad. That's not the ad problem. That's the problem related to control as well, because like you cannot control that. It's all on the vendor side. It didn't happen overnight. Like all the tools that you're using on daily basis, they were invented for some reason, because they are solving their own problem. They are they're trying to maximize their own metric, like SDKs, mediation, analytics, bidders, and so on. So look on the slide. Every error is potential conflict. Every error is decision point. And on like every error, something might went wrong, and you do not control it again. So, like I was saying, every tool is trying to solve its own metric. And the problem is that you need to have an access and control what ad is shown in your game, in your application. And the problem is that the auction logic becomes impossible to explain, because again, it's happening on the vendor side. Let's look on the slide. So if we are talking about transparency, transparency is not only about the dashboards, about the data that you see. Transparency is being able to explain why specific bidder won and why it happened. So you need to look on the managing side and try to understand why, what decision affect the revenue in good or bad scenario. If we are talking about control, again, it's about setting up and managing the rules that affect the auction and, of course, the player experience. If we are talking about independence, it means that you need to choose your partners and work with them because they support your strategy, because they can help you to scale, not because if you don't work with them, everything just will be fucked up. Sorry. So I'm suggesting moving from reacting to directing. When I'm saying reacting, it means that you're looking into numbers, you're trying to adjust something, you're trying to optimize numbers, you're trying to work with data. I'm suggesting you to try to prevent any kind of changes without your decision. You need to make forecasts. You need to understand that every decision might lead to some specific changes. You can control your demand, you can control the ads that are shown in your apps. And that's why I'm offering you to switch from reacting to directing and to control your own stack. So I have 3 really simple questions that you can reply or no today. So, can you understand what decisions affected your revenue? Not just looking into the reports or looking into numbers. If you can, that's really good. If you're thinking about it and you cannot reply on this, I think that might be a problem. Can you change anything in the auction without breaking everything? If you can, again, that's really good. If you're trying not to touch anything because it will break up, I think that's something that you need to think about. Do you understand, again, what do you understand what kind of things you need to do to monetize better? Again, that's good. If it's really hard to answer one of these questions, you need to think about it. And again, I'm not against of any vendors. I'm totally for them because they're trying to make your life easier. They're giving you all the tools and they're trying to help you so you don't spend a lot of time. But if you want to scale your business, you need to look for partners to work with. And the vendors should work with you and they should help you to scale your business. That's what I'm trying to say today. So again, one idea that I want you to take from this session is find your partners you would like to work with and find your partners who will help to scale your business with you. Thank you.